Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Rebecca Nichols, and this is my podcast, Royal Treats. And I'm going to be discussing a little bit more about our birth struggles. If you've been listening to a couple of my other podcasts, you'll understand that we're all born into some kind of struggle, believe it or not, which is a shame, of course. And intention is everything when it comes to being created and creating in this life. And it's important to know that we are creators and we are creating this reality as we go along. We're in this big flow of the universe, and I don't know, I'm just sitting here. I decided to do this podcast out in nature today because I just really wanted to connect and feel the root chakra and look around, see the greenery and see the clouds and see the sky and stare at the sun and really feel, listening to the birds, you might be able to hear them in the background, just really feel connected to everything that exists in this world. And we are connected more than anything, but we are also quite separated. So we need to rise up, claim our birthrights here on this earth, understand that we are here for a great purpose, and walk forward into a possibility for our future. So I want to be able to share that with you, and it's exciting for me to be able to share that with you. So let's get going. The birth struggle we're going to be talking about today is if you were extracted with forceps. Now, just think about it from a perspective of you didn't really want to come into this world, and you had to be dragged out, forced out to come into a place where you exist. You were living in your mother's room for a long time. It was very cozy and comfy in there. And, you know, I'm just going to speak from experience because I believe sharing my story is powerful and it can help you get a bit of an understanding of who I am and, you know, why I do what I do. You know, I had my own birth struggles, obviously, and once I understood that and cleared them, and it's possible for you to clear them and reframe and clear the script and write a new story for your life, I knew that I had to do it with my son as well. So we've been working on his reframes and working on new language for him to use about himself. I wasn't born extracted with forceps, but I had to have a few other birth struggles, and the energy that was behind the intention of me being born wasn't really 100%. It was the fact that I was unplanned, unwanted, illegitimate. I don't know why my mum decided to carry forth life when she felt so unsure and uneasy about it, but she did, and she nearly lost me twice, and that in itself is something actually I didn't find out until this year because I had to probe and question. So please, people, probe and question your mum about your existence and how you were born. Look, because some people aren't planned and that happens, but yet the love is there. But if you weren't planned and you weren't born with creation and the intention to be here, then it means that you'll have this certain language that you use and certain stories in your head and how you will feel about yourself. So we have to clear that trauma from when you were born and rewrite the story and rewrite the script about all the things that you say about yourself. Unplanned pregnancies happen all the time, but it's important that once you do know you're pregnant and obviously you are carrying forth life, that you send love to that baby, born or unborn, and give them the space and love they need to thrive and the support they need to succeed in this life, because I think that's the most important thing. I've never felt supported in my life by my mother, and so I haven't had a strong connection there with her, and I still struggle to this day. So that's something that, you know, I'm quite open with, and something that I'm going to be writing about in my book. And I'm sure this is a common knowledge, not just with me, but with a lot of people, that they struggle to have a strong connection one way or another with maybe a birth parent, maybe it be your mum or maybe it be your dad. And having said that, it is Father's Day and I am absent from my father. My son is absent from his father. So it causes me to reflect a little bit more about that and think about the things that have happened to me with that situation as well. So look, the important thing is we are all here and we all have this amazing possibility for our life. That's all that I want to stress to you. So let's crack on. So things that you might tell yourself: I'm not good enough. You might tell yourself that you can't make it on your own. You might tell yourself, I keep getting stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know how to ask for help. I don't know which direction to go. I feel like if I ask for help, that I'm going to be manipulated. I don't want people to have that hold over me. Or I'd rather do it myself. If I do it myself, then I know I'm okay, because I'd rather do it myself. It's going to be easier and better if I do it my way and do it myself. I'm terrified of being controlled. And you just might feel pulled and pushed in different directions and really unsure of who you should be and where you should be and what you should be doing. So you need clarity. You need more clarity, obviously, about your existence and who you are and where you are and what you're here to do, because we are all here to do great things. As I said, I keep going on about it, but we are. And it doesn't have to be big and splendid. It just means that the greatness is who you are, and you put forth every day your greatness into the world, and you add value to your life, and those people in your life who are around you, you add value to their lives because you show up and you're authentic and you care about yourself, and you care about your life, and you care about maybe the community that you live in, or you just feel that you're here, so I'm going to make a difference because I'm here. It's a shame to go your whole life and not really know why you're here, what you're here to do. So it's something that I help my students and people that are on my course, clients, people that I coach. So if you're on my paid program, you'll understand what I'm talking about a bit more. When it comes to reframing, and that's what I teach my students to do, and the clients that I coach on my live programs as well, is really and truly get clarity, and clear that script, reset. Imagine our brain; it's like a computer. It really is, and so we're able to reset it, rewire it. And we need 21 days to do that, to rewire our brain. So you need to say positive affirmations, 21 days. I am. I am is the two greatest words you could ever use. Why? Because it shapes your reality. Because whatever you put after that is what you are and what you will become. Yeah? Really, really, really powerful when you know that. I am is the greatest. The greatest, the greatest, the greatest. So I am powerful, I am confident, I am courageous, I am worth it, I am here, I am enough, I am supportive, I am trusting others, I am leading my life into happiness, I am experiencing joy right here and right now. It's all these things that you say, they hold so much power when you say them, and you say them with certainty and clarity about who you are. So this program of the next 7 weeks or 6 weeks we've got left, you're going to discover some more about yourself. So I really am just so grateful for you to be on the journey and be willing to do this, take this journey and invest in yourself. More importantly, you're investing in yourself more than than it's about anybody else. It's not about other people and their journeys. Everyone's on their own journeys. It's about you. So the next 6 weeks I really want you to focus on that. Okay, I want you to get out of your head. I want you to really connect with your feelings and your emotions and go through what you need to go through. Well, they say grow through what you go through. You're going to come up against some things, and I'm going to challenge you a little bit, and I want to challenge you. It's a 7-week Reiki challenge, and it's a challenge. It is. It's challenging you to think beyond what you know right now, to shift and rise the consciousness of your existence, and to be a better being for yourself, not for other people. Of course, it's always going to come back to you. If you feel like you are obsessed with control, like you need to control everything, like your life is all about control, okay, I'm in control, then you really miss out on such amazing things that could happen to you, because a lot of things are out of our control. And I think when you let go and you trust the universe and you know that your steps are guided, and they totally are, the universe has really got your back, and it really has, then you allow yourself to be used in ways to allow the universe to allow people to come into your life. And I think it's having this open mind to the possibility again is just going to take you into the place where you need to be. But when we do it within our head, it's going to be this way, it's going to be that way, it's going to be this way, I've got to have it that way, we limit ourselves, to be honest. And I don't want anyone to feel or be limited. I want everyone to be open, ready, willing, like a vessel. Use me, use me, use me. I say to the universe, use me, show me, teach me, let me grow. Levels of awareness that I have day in, day out are changing. I have new thoughts and new ideas and new concepts every single day about who I am and where I'm going and where I want to be. But also, I'm also very much aware that the universe is just going to show up when I need it to show up, and bring some awesome people into my life, and some awesome possibilities that are going to align with who I am. And it's always going to come back to who I am, and the depth of the core of my existence is your soul. You know, you're more than just a human being, and we are infinite, timeless, spiritual beings having this wonderful human experience. And I think when you look at life like that, and you look at it as if it's a journey that you're taking and embarking on, it's a beautiful thing when you have that idea. I mean, look, I can't promise you rainbows and unicorns and sparkles every single day of your life, but you have these tools that are going to enable you to move forward in your life, rather than constantly staying that hamster on the wheel, constantly going over the woes and the dramas. Trauma attracts drama. So this is the importance of clearing all the trauma that you've been born with, and any other trauma that's been imprinted on you over the years, any blockages that you may have within your chakras. We're going to work through those. So stay tuned. You know, we really are just getting started, and I'm going to be sharing much more of the birth struggles today, so please listen out, watch out. Please do follow my podcast so that you're always going to get updated when I release new podcasts, so you're not going to miss out on the content that I'm putting out for you. And I'm putting this content out for you guys so you can get it, so you can understand a little bit more about who you are in your existence, and what life is about. And you know, when I got this stuff, it was life-changing, it was revolutionary, it made me into a different human being, and it's the very reason why I do what I do, and I've committed my life to this, and it's the very reason why I've set up these programs, developed this material. I'm passionate about helping people. So please, if you're interested in any of my paid programs or any of the content that I've put out, if you're interested in downloading the content, you'll all get 25% off of that. Just use Reiki free. Oh no, is it free Reiki? Oh God, I've completely forgotten. But please, just email info@queenofmylife.london. That's info@queenofmylife.london. Either myself or one of my assistant will probably get back to you and just send you over some information if you're interested in obviously booking a Reiki treatment with myself. I work Tuesdays and Thursdays in my home in London, and I also can travel for a fee. Distance healing is available as well. So anyway, it's my pleasure to serve you as always, and I wish you a very great day wherever you may be, or a lovely evening, or, you know, just stay safe and stay blessed. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.